Who needs superpowers when you have brain power? That is not entirely true, of course. Not much can compare to the perceived advantages of superhuman abilities. But all the same, without the wit or intellect to use them effectively, or having those qualities to fall back on when your extraordinary powers fail you, just being a superpowered individual may not suffice to certify you as someone not to be trifled with. Intelligent characters are certainly valued by the geniuses behind Marvel Comics, as their sensational stories are often occupied by brainy heroes and villains, some of whom have risen to be counted among the most formidable figures of the Marvel Universe based on their intellectual strengths rather than their superpowers if they even had any. But as there are varying measures of intelligence in real life, the super geniuses of Marvel do not necessarily stand on equal footing with one another. Number 10. Peter Parker. Before he was everyone's friendly neighborhood. Well, you know, Spider-Man. Peter Parker was a student with a natural aptitude for science, which he demonstrated throughout his high school and college years. After he was bitten by a radioactive spider and gained various spider-like abilities, Peter applied his knowledge of chemistry and engineering to devising homemade tools that he would use as a crime fighter, including his signature web fluid and web shooters as well as tracking devices. While possessing superhuman strength, agility, and foresight, he has needed to rely on his smarts in tandem with his powers to outwit his multitudinous enemies. Peter's intelligence, since youth, was noted to be of genius caliber and earned him praise from some of the Marvel Universe's finest minds. He is also a favorite among fans of all ages, shapes, sizes, and types. Well of you, Spidey. Keep on flying high, brother. My brother. Number 9. Henry McCoy Beast. What a freak. A blue hairy freak. Haha, just kidding. That is Beast. He is so smart and funny. A very good guy to have in the lab. The vast world of X-Men is full of brilliant intellectuals, such as Henry Hank McCoy's mentor Charles Xavier, and their longtime foe Magneto. Yet McCoy, better known by his superhero sobriquet Beast, still stands out among the best of them, a mutant gifted with monstrous physical capabilities worthy of his name. Beast is nevertheless just as much brain as he is brawn, perhaps more so, being an accomplished polymath with particular expertise in biochemistry, genetics, and electronics. He has functioned as the X-Men's medic and technician. His technological contributions have been astonishing, but he may be most famous for finding a cure to the legacy virus, a deadly plague that threatened the mutant population. Number 8. AMADEUS Cho. As a teenager, AMADEUS Cho was targeted by a malicious entity because of his exceptionally high IQ. While on the run, Cho was rescued from his pursuers by the Hulk, whom he idolized from that point on. Cho eventually found a way to replicate the Hulk's gamma transformation and assume a form similar to his. Despite his newfound power, Cho's mind remained his strongest attribute. Likened to a supercomputer, Cho is capable of performing innumerable complex calculations, all at once, in record time, and with minimal assistance. His analytical, problem-solving, and pattern recognition skills have been acknowledged by other Marvel brainiacs and are potentially unmatched. He is also a Hulk like his father before him, and even his father before even him. It is so crazy what you can do if you just put your mind to it, guys. Never give up and dream a bigger dream, guys. Number 7. Hank Pym. What a shrinker. This Ant-Man is the creator of Ultron, a real big meanie if I do say so myself. A maverick biochemist who invented a serum that could do the impossible, Henry Hank Pym cemented his place among the greatest scientists who ever lived through his discovery of subatomic particles with size-altering properties which he refined into a chemical compound. Using these Pym particles, he could shrink to become as small as an insect or grow into a behemoth of proportionate mass and strength. Pym has adopted multiple costumed identities over the years that utilized his patented breakthrough, most notably Ant-Man, Giant Man, and Yellow Jacket. Additionally, he has demonstrated proficiency in several other fields, like nanotechnology, quantum physics, robotics, and artificial intelligence, with the latter two notoriously leading to him becoming the unwitting creator of the powerful supervillain Ultron. You don't want to be on Ultron's bad side, guys. He will sing to you and lie to you about the government. Number 6. Bruce Banner Hulk. I know we have 2 Hulks on our list, and I am so sorry, but my hands are tied. I cannot even breathe, guys. You have got to help me. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Hi, I'm Vinny B. Behind the green, rage-filled, and unimaginably strong beast that is the Hulk lies the man Dr. Bruce Banner, a renowned theoretical physicist who specialized in nuclear physics and gamma radiation. His immense and accidental exposure to the latter in an experimental explosion resulted in the birth of Banner's incredible, emerald-skinned counterpart. Just as the Hulk is a brute of abundant physical power, Banner is a human being of remarkable mental acumen. It has been said that Banner's intellect is of a level that could not be quantified by traditional standards. Beyond his realm of expertise, Banner's scientific understanding extends to biology, medicine, and even computer sciences.
Number 5.
Tony Stark, I am Iron Man, murdering Thanos is my plan. Billionaire industrialist Anthony Tony Stark endured a life-altering experience when he was kidnapped by terrorists and suffered a grievous injury that endangered his heart. Using materials at his disposal, he managed to bootstrap a mechanical suit of armor to keep him alive and escape captivity, after which he continued to use his invention and its subsequent upgrades to protect the world as Iron Man. When you look up the term tech whiz, every definition should just be replaced with an image of Stark. His prowess as a machine smith is nearly unparalleled, enabling him to forge marvels of technology that would otherwise be deemed inconceivable. But more than that, Stark's ingenuity is such that he is considered a futurist, able to predict future events and human behavior through observation of existing trends and deductive reasoning. Number 4. Victor Von Doom. Green is his middle name, murder is his last. Dr. Doom is one bad guy, ruler of the fictional nation of Latveria, with horrific disfigurements hidden behind an ominous metallic visage. Dr. Victor Von Doom is a criminal mastermind practically peerless in influence, arrogance, and brilliance. His aspirations for world conquest have put him in conflict with many of Earth's mightiest defenders. Thanks to a keen scientific mind, Doom has built a veritable empire of machinery and weapons to aid him in his villainous endeavors. In addition to science, he is well versed in a variety of disciplines, including, surprisingly enough, sorcery. Doom's Machiavellian methods and wealth of intellectual ability have made him a dangerous adversary for not only superheroes, but also cosmic beings. Number 3. Valeria Richards. Born the daughter of the Fantastic Four's Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman, and the goddaughter of their nemesis Dr. Doom, Valeria Richards possesses a degree of intelligence that rivaled those of her parents and godfather from infancy, presumably due to cosmic radiation inherited from the former. Prodigy seems too small a word to describe Valeria. While still a youngster, she designed advanced gadgetry and displayed acuity that most adult thinkers would envy. Both Valeria and her father believed that she could actually be smarter than even he. Number 2. Chameleon. Even though the chameleon knew that his half-brother was selfish and egotistical, he wanted to be accepted by his half-brother. He kept on proving himself to be the deadlier brother. In order to do that, he decided to prove his superiority over Kraven by defeating Iron Man. Disguising himself as Captain America, Chameleon contacted Iron Man and convinced him that he was the real Captain America, and that the Captain America at Avengers Mansion was really Chameleon. Iron Man and Captain America fought it out until Giant Man captured him and exposed his deception. The Green Goblin persuaded Chameleon to create 2 robots who would appear to be Peter Parker's dead parents in an effort to get Peter to tell them who Spider-Man really was. The Goblin already knew Spidey's identity but wanted to mess with Peter's head, so he convinced Chameleon that Parker, due to all the photos he had taken, was sure to know Spider-Man's identity. The Green Goblin later hunted him down and murdered him in cold blood to frame the Kingpin and get him set away for a long time. And finally, the number 1 spot is, of course, Reed Richards, an astronaut and physicist who was bombarded with cosmic rays alongside his fiancée, best friend, and future brother-in-law. Reed Richards was forever changed into Mr. Fantastic, the leader of the newly birthed super team the Fantastic Four. Yet, it is not his uncanny elasticity that warrants his colorful nom de guerre, but rather his supreme brainpower. Through the character's history, he has been consistently cited as the most intelligent being in the Marvel Universe, justifying this affirmation time and again with his discoveries and innovations. Reed's scientific focuses are in physics, mathematics, and engineering, yet his knowledge stretches far and wide, across time, space, and other dimensions. The groundbreaking work that he has been credited with encompasses too many areas to name. There is still debate whether Reed is technically the smartest Marvel character. However, his reputation is indisputable. Well, do you agree with our list? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. We are so close to 200 subscribers, guys, so it would really help us out. I'm Vinny B, and you've been watching a Mirror Brothers production.